Hi, Dave Johnston here with Day Trade the Markets. It's Tuesday, Feb 28th, 2017. Just been filled long here at 12:56:30. I have manually placed this marker up here as a resistance from yesterday. Everything else you see on the chart is produced automatically by the Day Trade the Market software. So we've had a move down here. I need to put my stop in just below in here. And it's already starting to move up nicely, so that's good. The low down here is at 52. Okay, we're already seeing a bit of a bounce. I'm going to put it just below our entry in here as a sell stop, just risking a few ticks at this point. I would have put it lower down, but what I was really looking at here is for the market to come in. Let me just stretch this chart out a little bit more so you can see it. There we go. A little bit more detail. When the market had a lower open, as you can see, just move back there, you can see that here's where I put this blue arrow. This is what occurred yesterday when the market had a good strong rally, and then with this blue bar is our strongest buying bar, and then from there on it sold off. We had a lower open today. So what I'm going to do here is I need to get some orders in. So I do have the stop in now. My original stop was actually going to be just below here. Yeah. And then as soon as this magenta bar came in, right after that, I was looking at moving the stop to just below it. But now we have bounced up to 57.80, which is a good move. It's over $1. So I'm gonna bring this up just a tick below our entry. We're long from 63, and I'm going to put the stop at 62. So this is a sort of a different kind of trade, only in the sense that we've had this kind of fierce sell-off with this magenta bar. Now a magenta bar is comparable to a blue bar that I just showed you. Magenta being the strongest aggression, blue being the strongest aggressive buying. So we got really strong aggressive buying late yesterday in the market rally, no follow through. Now we've got this really strong aggressive selling here as the markets come down to test this test area, and this of course is the low of the day. So the open in here had a good move up. You can see the market had it had light aggressive buying here, which is the light green, light aggressive selling, light red, and then some quite aggressive selling here, which is the red bar. Second strongest aggressive selling, but it did not make a new low, but immediately had its high taken out. So we're looking at this as a good support area. So as soon as this market came in, it touched in here, went ahead and got long because of that. And then it's starting to show a bit of a boost to it here. So if these buyers have got some fairly good strength in them, they should come right up here and test the highs of the day fairly soon. And it could certainly take a little bit of time to kind of absorb all this selling here and so forth. But we are long 4 contracts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell 2 of these contracts somewhere up here. Let's figure out where exactly. Sell limit somewhere in here. Might bring it down just a little bit. We're long from 63. I'm sorry, 56.30. I put a sell limit in there at 58.30 as our first objective, which is towards where this selling started from, right in here. So there we are. It's having a bit of a bounce here. Maybe we can get filled on this. I'm also just going to adjust the stop. It's almost moved $2 in our favor, so I'm going to just pop that stop up a little bit just above our entry. Certainly don't want to have a losing trade out of this now. So that's just a little bit below that previous bar. So we'll see what we can get out of this. I'll pause the recording and pick it up as soon as something interesting happens. Okay, just restarted the recording from just a moment ago. I'm just going to put a marker in there. We did get filled right in here at 58.30, so I'll just put that marker in there. And I also want to take this here and just make another marker out of it. Okay, so I just want to mark in here where we are long from, which is right here. And now I need to adjust the stop. First of all, the quantity down to 2 because we're long 4. And you can now see that we've got this green bar in here, a solid green. The light green in here is the weakest of our aggressive buying. The green bar here is the second strongest of our aggressive buying, comparable to the red bar over here, second strongest aggressive selling. And so the low of that bar, as you can see down here, is at 57.30. So I'm going to raise that stop up to 57 even, 3 ticks below the low of that blue bar. It's also below the low of this magenta, which the market could naturally come down and test into as well, in a similar fashion to this magenta, coming in here and testing the top of this red bar, which is what we got long. So that's it for now. I think, well, actually what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put in a sell limit should the market come up here and test into this area. So I'll put it at 60.20. Actually, I'll make it 60.30 because we're long from 56.30. So I'm going to try and sell one here at 60.30, just below this, the low of that blue, very aggressive buying that I showed you from yesterday. There it is right there. If I go like this, you can see. So this is the really aggressive selling that we, buying I should say, that we had yesterday. It took it to new highs, stalled up in here, and then sold off. And overnight we had a lower opening. So that's the reason that marker is in there. And we'll just bring this all the way over so we can see it a little bit better. There we go. So we got everything in place. We've got our protective stop in. We've got our objective of the trying to sell one of the 4 contracts, and everything in place. So I'll just pause the recording, pick it up when needed. Okay, as you can see here, we just got filled. We had our stop, meant to put a marker in on that. That was right here at 57 even. So we were long down here from 56.30, so 7 ticks on the other 2 contracts. Obviously never did get up here to our 60.30 second objective. So and it was a good trade in the sense that, well, it worked obviously because we got some good profit out of it. But I think the idea of realizing that the market here was in a good uptrend, and when the market did open, even though it opened lower, the attempt to move up was fairly solid. But more importantly, the attempt to move down and make new lows on aggressive selling was rejected. And that gave us an opportunity to get long in here after this rejection. So it did have a good bounce, and we also were able to use our software here with this green bar in order to place our stop just a little bit below that. It didn't work this time. It didn't offer us any more ticks on the trade, but it did lock in a nice 7-tick profit on the final 2 contracts with 20 ticks on each of the first 2. So thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. If you need to contact us for any reason, just can email us at info@daytradethemarkets. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.